It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Malone is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Gary Payton. Then there's Kobe. And it's George in at the 3. Bryant dishes to George. Back to Kobe. 5 on the clock.
Good D.
From deep. Rebound by Wallace. And it's Detroit's ball. Shoots. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Malone. Payton outside. Lets it go from deep. He doesn't hit that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. Hamilton against Kobe. No good from Hamilton.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside, George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's O'Neal. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. George passes to Bryant. Over Hamilton. And that one hits back iron.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Pass to Wallace. To the middle. And there's Billups. That's good. The assist by Wallace.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Bryant. And the Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Wallace's shot is good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Payton against Billups. Payton dishes to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Trying to get something going. Not going to go that time. And Detroit the other way now. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Prince outside. Back to Hamilton. Shoots over Malone. With 1 on the clock, and Wallace slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made 1 basket in this period.
Lakers trail by 8. O'Neal kicks to Payton. Bryant passes to Malone. Pass to Payton. Left side, George. Back to Payton. Lets it go from 14. And that's off the glass and in.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Billups. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing, guarded by Kobe. And here's Prince outside. Hands it from downtown.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And he gets it to go.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Billups up top, defended by Shaq. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
So it's Detroit now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Hamilton dishes to Billups. O'Neal with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. It's George on the wing. Dishes to O'Neal. Over Wallace. O'Neal misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Prince the pass to Billups. Hamilton outside. It's taken away by Payton. Hamilton with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Back to Billups. Just 5 on the clock. The step back jumper is good. Billups has got his second bucket.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Now here's Malone. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ryan against Hamilton. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the pass to Billups. To the paint. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Billups. And it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Kobe, that's for 2. The shot misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Hamilton kicks to Prince. Stolen by George. The drive by Bryant. George, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Billups. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Payton. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and it's Shaq laying it in. O'Neal's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Billups kicks to Hamilton, and he's good on the 3 ball. Hamilton's got 5 now.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Okur's checked in. Campbell comes in for Wallace. Williamson is checked in, and James subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Now, here's Grant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
James, the pass to Williamson. Okur kicks to James. Here's Hamilton. Rebound the Lakers. Shaq's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Kobe. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Fisher against Hamilton. He dishes it to Williamson. And here is James. Beyond the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:51 left in the first. Buries it down low.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Pistons leading by 8. James looking it over. Poked away. Kobe with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. Hunter's checked in for the Pistons. The free throw drops for Fisher. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Pass to Campbell. Over Grant. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
O'Neal. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. Shaq's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Okur. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's Hunter. Passes it to Okur. He kicks it to Williamson. Here's Campbell. Guarded by Fox. No good from Campbell. Outside, Fox. To the right side. Here's Fisher. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Pistons on top. They're up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The Pistons leading. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Kobe. Fox is out there with Grant. Then it's Fisher. And it's Medvedenko in at the center position.
And Fox, strong, very confident player, an excellent defender, and a solid shooter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And good that time. Campbell's got his first points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Grant surveying the D. Clock at 6. To the wing right side. Here's Kobe. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Bryant's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
James outside. Pass to Campbell. Over in the corner, Williamson. Kicks it out to James. Here's Hunter, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Williamson, the pass to Okur. Here's James. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And here we go.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Hunter. Out to the right wing. Here's James. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Campbell. From deep three-point range, they get it again. And there it is for him.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Pass to Bryant. Over Hunter. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Fox. Kobe's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. And so James will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rebounded by the Lakers. Inside. Here's Medvedenko, defended by Okur, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. James against Grant. James in the post. Fisher grabs the board. James is gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Kobe. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. The Pistons making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And Kobe drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
James, the pass to Okur. Over to the wing. Here's Hunter. James trying to free himself up. Nice D by Kobe.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's James following the bucket by the Lakers. Wallace trying to break free. It's tipped out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. A different look here for Detroit. Prince is checked in for Williamson. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for James. And the Lakers also making a change. Malone's checked in. And here's Los Angeles. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Medvedenko, the pass to Bryant. And here is Fox. Malone, great positioning on the putback.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Passes it to Hunter. Here's the 3. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Detroit. George is checked in for Los Angeles. Payton comes in for Kobe. Los Angeles leading by 8. Now here's Payton. Fires, high post. Rebound by Wallace.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
From deep, Billups doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Fisher dishes to Payton. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Payton with the ball. Feeds to Malone. Makes it off the glass. Malone's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Richard Hamilton's checked in for Hunter. Payton against Billups. Down low, here's Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Out to the right wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. George against Prince. From the arc. The shot by Payton, no good.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Hamilton up top, over Fisher. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Wallace kicks to Billups. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
Malone misses.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Payton against Billups. There's the 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hamilton.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Now here's Payton. Over Billups. And again, the Lakers, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Prince, that's for 2. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Knocked away. Pass to Fisher. Trying to end the drought. Here's Payton. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wallace has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here is Hamilton. He's got 10. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Here's Malone. No good that time. Hamilton with some nice D. Pistons trail by 3. Outside Billups. Wallace right side. 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Malone against Wallace. Sinks the 15-footer. Wallace has got 8 points.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Now here's Malone. The pass to Fisher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. Good on the shot. He's got 7.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Los Angeles leading by 3. It's George on the wing, guarded by Prince. George passes to Malone. Over Billups. Almost, but it rolls out.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Took him no time at all on that one. Hamilton's got 7 points here in this quarter. Hamilton's gone even 50% from the field, 5 of 10. Fisher with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. Fisher can't hit.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Here's Prince. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot. And the Lakers lead by 3.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Here's Hamilton. And that one is off. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Payton passes to Malone. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now a 5-point Laker lead. A minute 20 left in the first half. Billups against George. Wallace. The Lakers with the rebound. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Out to Payton. Over Billups. And the basket by Payton.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Here's Hamilton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Shaq. He's got 10. Pass to Fisher for 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Wallace dishes to Prince. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Billups passes to Wallace. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And here's Fisher. Here's Payton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
He said, this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. There were a lot of positives for them to take away from the second quarter, where they came from behind to take a 4-point lead at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, this is a close game. Every point matters. Right now, they're not getting to the line much. To win this kind of matchup, you got to be the aggressor. You got to be, you just got to be aggressive. Let's just see if they can ramp up their intensity, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You got to like what Rip has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Prince out there with Wallace. Then there's Richard Hamilton. Then it's Wallace. And it's Billups in at point guard. That's the group for Detroit right now.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Outside, George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kobe, that's for 2. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wallace. Prince outside. Back to Wallace. To the inside. Here's Billups. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Payton.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Outside, George. Ryan against Hamilton. They get it back. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Billups. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Malone.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
And Chauncey Billups drops them both. And the Lakers with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Payton passes to George. The three-pointer no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Kobe against Hamilton. Over Bryant. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Richard Hamilton. And so Payton will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Billups kicks to Hamilton. Billups against Payton. Clock at 6. And stolen by Payton. And it's Bryant in the corner. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Billups. 6 points for him. Knocked loose and stolen by Payton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. And the Pistons making a change here. Okur's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Horace Grant, he's checked in for Malone. And it's Fox in for George. On defense, Detroit. They trail by 7. Fox dishes to Payton. Right wing. Outside, Fox. Clock at 4. Bryant, that's for 2. And again, the Lakers, no good. Payton against Wallace. Stolen by Grant. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And it's blocked. Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Detroit has possession. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. Here's Billups. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Play him tight. Come on.
Shaq against Wallace. Passes it to Grant. Here's Kobe. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Hamilton, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Billups, no good.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And Shaq with the slam.
You have to love the approach Peyton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Hunter's checked in for the Pistons. James comes in for Chauncey Billups. Here's James. Pass to Wallace. Back to James. Kicks to Okur. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range, Hunter no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
James with it, picked up by Bryant. Wallace against O'Neal to end the run. Wallace misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And here is James, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Hunter with it, working on Bryant. Hunter no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Prince outside. It's blocked by Shaq. And here we go. Fast break. Peyton's got it. And he comes up with the deuce. Peyton's got his third bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
A different look here for Detroit. Campbell comes in for Wallace. And Williamson subbed in for Hunter. Medvedenko's checked in for the Lakers. Fisher comes in for Gary Payton. Now here's James. Now here's Okur. Guarded closely. Prince outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. Campbell, the pass to Williamson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now, here's Grant. Bryant in the post, working on James. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Medvedenko. Fisher with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Get open, get open.
James outside. The dish to Prince. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Pistons trail by 20. James outside. To stop the drought. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 20-5 run. For three, Kobe. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Pistons trail by 19. James outside. Pass to Prince. Got a piece of it. The feed to Okur. Kicks it out to James. And stolen by Fisher. Here's Fox. Drains the wing tray. Fox has got 6.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Now here's James. It's Prince on the wing. Wide open look. Rebound by Kobe.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Okur against Fisher. That one misses. Good D by James. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3, and Grant sends it back. On the wing, Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. So for the Pistons, Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Campbell. And Richard Hamilton has subbed in for Prince. And then for Los Angeles, Malone's checked in for Grant. And George has subbed in for Fox. And that one misses.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And Wallace slams it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here is Bryant, following the bucket by the Pistons. Outside, George. Passes to Malone. Over Okur. And Okur pulls it down. Okur's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williamson dishes to Hamilton. Pass to James. Back to Hamilton. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Lakers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Good on the triple. And that's 21 points for Kobe Bryant.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
James against Fisher. Now James. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Williamson, the pass to James. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. "17 seconds left in the 3rd. Ryan against Hamilton. 5 on the clock. Wallace dishes to Hamilton. Shoots over Kobe, and it's Hamilton that time on the assist by Wallace. Hamilton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. We've got Cook. Bryant is out there with the dude. And it's Brian Russell. And it's Medvedenko in at the power forward position. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And here is Billups.
Let's go, Billups!
You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. You think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Here's Rush, following the basket by Chauncey Billups. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. George passes to Malone. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the Lakers with possession here. And George kicks to Malone. 6 to shoot. The pass to Kobe. And stolen by Billups.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Williamson dishes to Hamilton. Over Bryant. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
No luck that time either.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Outside, George. Pass to Malone. Out to the wing. Here's Payton. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bryant for 3. That shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Billups passes to Wallace. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. O'Neal's got his 16th rebound on the night. Payton outside. Shaq against Hamilton. Kicks it out to Malone. Passes it to Bryant. Shoots it. And again, no good by the Lakers. Of course, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles calls timeout. Here's Payton. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Doris, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
And he's fouled on the shot. It misses, so a couple of free throws here, almost the chance for a three-point play. That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Here are the Pistons with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Shaq against Wallace. Here's Hamilton. Detroit, no good that time either. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
And that one drops for him. 13 points for Wallace.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Here's Payton. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Billups kicks to Hamilton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
That's good from Hamilton. Of course, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a midseason tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that midseason tournament too. Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Campbell, the pass to Wallace. Pass to Hamilton. 3-pointer. The rebound by Grant.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 27 points for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Hamilton. And he overshot that one, missing. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Payton left side. Here's Shaq. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Billups against Payton. Billups passes to Prince. Wallace trying to break free. Count that one.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Payton kicks to George. Grant outside. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a 4-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number 2, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a 3-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals.
True.
This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about 4-peat.
From about 16, and there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Payton. 29 points for Kobe Bryant. Outside Billups. There's the pass to Campbell. He kicks to Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Prince. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable. but right now not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct. First free throw is good. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Prince.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Outside, George. Payton looking around. Over Billups. Here's O'Neal. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. The free throw off from O'Neal. And here are the Pistons. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Unloads. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Hamilton's got 19 points. Los Angeles leading by 22. Payton passes to George. Bryant against Hamilton. Kobe, no luck. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Hamilton, the pass to Billups. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's George following the basket by Chauncey Billups. O'Neal passes to Kobe. Malone down low. Wallace covering. Payton kicks to George. Lakers passing it around. Bryant looking over the floor. Over Hamilton. And the Lakers with another miss. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the wide open shot from Billups. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Bryant missing. Pistons trail by 20. Prince, the pass to Wallace. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Malone against Hamilton. Out to Wallace. Over Bryant. Wallace misses. Los Angeles leading by 20. Pass to George. Now Shaq, guarded by Prince. They double him with Wallace. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Misses the three.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Billups passes to Wallace. And no good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Prince, right side, and it's in there.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Kobe against Hamilton. Up again. Can't throw down the putback. Wallace up on top, covered by Payton. Billups has the open look. The Pistons rebound. Payton against Wallace. Hamilton outside. Here's Prince. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.